still get corporate sponsors without being a nonprofit organization. You don't want to go to other places and create that relations. You have to have a board of directors. Your board of directors can kick you out at any time. Go to your own, kick you out at any time. That's the one reason. That's number one. But second is just the tax.
Okay. Donc bref, ozokende vacances na kine o ozonga okende ukofanda kuna bongamaka financièrement quoi.
Ça peut être facile. Il faut avoir un travail, pas un travail normal déjà. Parce que le travail normal, avant, on va te payer $200, $300. Tu vas faire quoi avec ça? Tu ne peux même pas. Donc il faut avoir un travail qui te paye beaucoup.
Ah, mais n'empêche, nevertheless, Congo bilengio.
Elengi.
Mbala oyo tokobima grave. Sasa nye benye munaishi kule localement, munasikiaka na nye ke coût de vie iko yulu ou bien iko tout normal. Munasikiaka?
Coût de vie iko yulu. Iko yulu parce que déjà tout on a chingwa. C'est tout une petite bébé. Iko yulu ça parce que les gens n'arrivent pas. On a lié un salaire à yene tena kwa kufikisha mtu mmoja.
C'est ça. So those were extracts from conversation I've had with one of my friends and my big sister. My friend travels regularly back to Kinshasa, some years, twice or even 3 times. My sister lives in Kinshasa. Definitely they know more, they know better about the cost of living in Kinshasa. I just wanted to match my opinion on today's topic with theirs, and actually we came to the same conclusion, which you'll find more about towards the end of this video, and I'll also see if I can add more extracts from my conversations with them. Actually, it was just funny talking to particularly my friend who, like myself, loves Congo to life. Should have said to death, but yeah, consciously I say love to life. Actually, I forgot to mention that myself and my friend, we speak English, French, Lingala, and I speak as well Swahili. Swahili is my mother tongue, so it is my sister's. My sister speaks French, Lingala, and Swahili. So expect to hear in our conversations a mixture of all these languages. Today is a Saturday, it's still morning, and although I have gone back to work again full-time as a self-employed, and most of the time I work from home, I just love on Saturdays to pretend like, oh, it's Saturday, I'm not working today, I'm not going to work, I'm just going to chill out and rest. And actually, seriously, the way we hustle in the West, we definitely need time just to chill out and rest. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy your weekend, you'll enjoy your Saturday. In today's video, I reflect back on the cost of living in Congo. Last year, I was in Congo where I spent a total of 6 weeks, of which I spent 3 weeks in Kinshasa, 1 week or just over 1 week in Bukavu, and the rest of my time I spent it in Goma. And during my stay in Congo, I bought some things, I paid for some services and products, but I also was around people when they were paying for some services and products. I think I had some images of me shopping around in Kinshasa, maybe in Bukavu as well, and maybe I could have 1 or 2 receipts from my shopping there. So I'll see if I can find them and if I'll be able to add them to this video in a way that they can make sense, or maybe they can give you more information about today's topic. I personally in Kinshasa paid £100 for internet credit that lasted a whole month. I also paid for public transport, so taxis and buses, from where I was staying to where I was conducting my research, where I was working at. I needed 2 taxis to go and 2 taxis to come back, or sometimes it was just 1 taxi and 1 bus to go and so on. And I paid less than $5 for that. In Kinshasa, I as well shopped for food once, and I noticed that in Kinshasa they have a good variety of food. However, for me, food was expensive. Obviously, food comes from outside of the city capital. In terms of accommodation, I stayed with family, so I didn't pay for rent. The apartment was in a really good area, a beautiful area, and it was. Once I visited a mall, a shopping center.
Monsieur, kale kama yote entrée ya bleu na ya hii njo 12100.
Angalia maprix ya bleu kwa pembeni yako papa.
Papa hakuna prix, c'est la même chose.
C'est la même chose.
Et pour oui, takata bien est moins cher.
On avait demandé, on s'est permis, on s'est pas de prendre des filmer, c'est pas.
Oh, ça dérange pas.
OK, d'accord, merci. Et on va aller où là?
Tulikuwa na besoin shampoo, conditioner, ya mastic. Nini.
Réfléchis, on va revenir.
Vile vitu yenye niko mle mwa
I went looking at prices in the MAC shop there. You know the MAC where women we get from our makeup products. I don't know if they make products for men as well. So products like foundation, powder, and the prices for me were like twice or even more than twice the price for which I will get the same products over here. I also bought some art objects. One cost $5, another $10, and I think another $12 or $15. In Bukavu, Goma, I didn't do much shopping, but in Bukavu, twice I think I went to an alimentation, a shop to get some items. In Goma, I didn't go to any shop, I didn't go to any open market, but in both Goma and Bukavu, I took public transport. Prices were similar to prices in Kinshasa, so with less than $5, I was able to move around, and some days I had to jump from one taxi to another. In terms of accommodation in Bukavu, I remember we paid $75 per day for the apartment we were staying at, And in Goma, again, I stayed with family, and since they don't pay rent for their house, so I have no clue about the price for renting in Goma. Our apartment in Bukavu was quite decent. It was in a beautiful area, in a safe area in là-bas, for those who know the city of Bukavu. And it was on the shore of the Lake Kivu. It was spacious. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. In terms of food in Bukavu and Goma, food was cheaper in Goma and Bukavu in comparison to the price of food in Kinshasa. However, the price for food in Goma was even cheaper than in Bukavu. Again, in Kinshasa, in Bukavu, in Goma, you have a variety of foods to choose from. So for me, it's like in Kinshasa, prices are very high. Then after Kinshasa, it's Bukavu, and after Bukavu, it's Goma. When I say Goma is kind of the last on the list in terms of which city seems more expensive to me, it doesn't mean things are cheap in Goma. It's just things are cheaper in comparison to the city of Bukavu and the city capital Kinshasa. The conclusion to today's video, I would say personally, I found the cost of living in Kinshasa, in Congo, high, especially when I think how before I left, I was like, oh, my money is going to last longer, my money is going to go far, I'll be living really good. And actually, thanks to my family who paid quite for all my expenses, I lived comfortably well. But still, it just was a surprise shock for me based on my expectations. And next time I travel there, definitely I'll be more prepared. I'll have a different mindset. And I would say the cost of living in Congo is high, and I understand that it will depend on each person, because what is expensive for me might be not for you, and so on. It all depends on our personal circumstances, particularly financial circumstances. Feel free to share your own experience about the cost of living in Kinshasa in the comment section. Until next time, I say kwaheri, au revoir, bye. Inflation njo ishakuwa slogan masiku fasi yote. Unatauza kitu unakuta bei ilishange, unasema mais koma jana niliuza hivi, leo mimi narudia nakwambia mama. Donc wao yuka tuko deja mu inflation.
Unajua ndio sasa ile mama niko ananiambia alinunua nafaa kwa ile plateau mayai kama ilikuwa 10,000 kama 9,000. Ndio anafika nakuta na kwa 12,000 déjà. Et puis likamweza te prix nango si tu peux afford it. Mais yo salaire na yo ezalaka 500. Balingi ofuta ndaku ya 2,000. Quel calcul, quelle mathématique? Ezali ndenge tokanisaka nao kitakini penza mbongo nanga kuna na kozala leti millionnaire moko boye. Hey, calculer, prépare-toi bien.
Tu vas vivre normalement comme tu vis ici.
Ok.
Tu ne peux pas être millionnaire, c'est même pas ça. Donc ça c'était peut-être c'était bien avant, 15 ans passés peut-être, mais maintenant là